Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm super excited to share with you a few fragrances that I consider signature scent worthy. That said, I have a lot more that I could share, but I thought I'd make this one a little bit shorter because I always give you 10 and it seems like a lot. So before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Weird and Wonderful family. I would love to have you join. And other than that, if you are coming back watching week after week, regardless of whether you're subscribed, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you a lot. So this video is in collaboration with Zinff.com. Now they are an eyewear company and they reached out to me and they asked if I would be interested in receiving some product for a review, an honest review. I made sure that that was allowed. So they have sent me a few glasses to share with you and just share a little bit about the website or whatever. So feel free to go over, check out Zinff.com. They have tons and tons of different choices in eyewear. Like I was looking at clear glasses and there were so many to choose from, it was crazy. So, you know, they've got tons to suit all sorts of different face shapes and sizes. And I happen to be getting to be a little bit more mature. Well, like I'm mature in age. I'm not sure I'm mature in any other way. But I, as a result, have to wear progressives. So they kindly sent me a couple pairs of progressives and then a pair of sunglasses. And yeah, so they had tons of options for frames for someone that needs progressives as well. For me, like you need a little bit bigger frame. So they had tons to choose from. So basically, I had two different kind of packaging come to me. The first was a box like that, this, and then you opened it up and there was a glasses case in there. And it came with a cloth and then a bunch of little like cards and information, that sort of thing. So this was the case that it came in. And honestly, I really appreciated this case because I've gotten glasses from other online optical places in the past and they were just kind of a cheap plastic closed together. So this one I thought was a little bit more classy. There's like kind of velvet inside. So I really liked that. The other packaging I received was, it came in a white box like that. And then inside the white box was just a cardboard box with a little sliding thing with my glasses in here. And there was no case. So I'm not sure what type of packaging you normally get, or if you have to pay extra for the glasses case, you'd have to check that out on the website. But the glasses come wrapped like that. And so I'm super excited to share these with you. Now, the reason why I paired this with signature scents is, to me, eyeglasses, especially nowadays where we can get them online for more affordable prices. Like back when I was a teenager, I had one pair of glasses for 6 years because they were too expensive to be, you know, getting new ones all the time. Now they're affordable enough that you can buy them online and have a variety of pairs. So I love that. I've never been a contact wearer. The reason being is that eyeballs creep me out. Like they creep me out so royally. Like I have a hard time touching my eye. In fact, story time, quick story time, and then we'll get back to the glasses. This one time my husband and I we were bike riding and all of a sudden, like, so I'm biking behind him and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, like this. And I'm like, what? And he goes, I have a fly in my eye. And here a fly, like a mid-sized fly, not a tiny little fly, a mid-sized fly had somehow hit his eyeball and then embedded itself inside his eye. So we rush home and he's like, I can't get it out, I can't get it out. And so I was like, I had to like open up his eye really wide, have him look a certain way, and you could see the dead fly in there. Like, how disgusting! And so I had to like pull it out with Q-tips. So not only was there bugs, but there were eyeballs, and I thought I was gonna pass out. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, okay. And I was just like getting so woozy, but I thought, it's your husband, suck it up, girl. Get the fly out of his eye. So In the end, I managed to get the fly out of his eye, but I have always hated eyeballs. I want to be able to wear contacts even now, but I don't know if I could get them in. So, so long story short, glasses are my jam. So, to share with you, I'll share with you my first pair. They're the color Tawny, and I'll have all the pairs listed down below so you can check them out, as well as discount codes. But these, you know, they're just kind of average, everyday, like regular glasses. So now what I found with these ones was they were a lot bigger than I anticipated because they have a bit of a curvature to the here. And what I had wanted, I really wanted a fairly wide pair through here. And so that's what I got. But I found that because they were wider here, or for whatever reason, they kind of curved around. So they were a little bit uncomfortable to get used to at first. And it was a good reminder to me to really make sure that you measure and check out the dimensions just to make sure that they fit perfectly. So other than that, once I got used to them, they're pretty decent. Definitely can see I've got my 3 levels here. And yeah, what do you think? So these are just more like everyday glasses. They go with lots of different stuff. They're basically my skin tone. So I've got these. I kind of think I want a pair of clear ones eventually. But I thought this was kind of a change from my normal color, which was black. I always wore black glasses. But now that I've got this color of hair, I just figured something a little bit lighter would be more fun. So this is my first pair. Yay! Okay, the second pair that I got, I was really excited about these. They're pretty funky. So I'll just put them on. So this is the other pair. And these are also progressive, so I love them. Like, they're kind of weird. I don't know if you can see, but there's the frame, and then the lens is actually down from the frame. So it kind of creates this space, and then I liked this weird white business. So I thought these were really classy, something completely different than what I've ever had before, but I love them. And what I found is that they fit just perfectly. So both these ones fit fine as well, just a little bit big to get used to at first, but I just love them. And again, 2 completely different styles. And to me, that's so much fun, you know, to just kind of show off your particular style with glasses. To me is super fun. So that was the second pair, and then they kindly sent me a pair of sunglasses, and these are awesome. So I will show you. So these are awesome. Like, are these not cool? Like I just love them. Like, they're so funky. So funky. So yeah, I love these. I just think they're super stylish. I love the octagonal shape. And they're just a little bit weird, which just suits me. They're just a little bit weird and wonderful, so they just totally suit me. I love them. And yeah, all the prices are relatively reasonable. So go check them out. What I find about all of these, they're super sturdy. These don't have, like, you know, sometimes they have springs in them. These don't have springs. But all 3 pair to me are really well made. Like these ones, I just loved all the details on them. Thought they were really cool. And like I said, they've got a huge selection of glasses. I think out of all of them, I love these, and I love my sunglasses. These ones are nice, but they're just kind of more plain. So they're great for just every day if I don't want to really look like I've got an accessory on and they're just part of my face. I would go with these ones, but if I want to make a statement, if I'm into statements, I'd put on these because they're just slightly odd. Which, just because they're different, and I think that they're actually super classy. So love these ones, but all 3 pair are really great. The prescriptions were great in them, and I'm very happy with them. So please feel free to check them out. And yeah, there'll be discount codes, and like I said, the ones that I have here will be listed down below as well. But go check out their website. There's a ton to choose from. The only thing that I would say about their website is you can put your picture, like you can upload a picture, but I was having a hard time keeping my picture so that every time I visited their website, I didn't have to reload. So it takes seconds to load up a picture anyway. The other thing that I noticed is the bigger frames, for whatever reason, registered smaller on my face. So I don't know if I screwed up the dimensions or what, but that's what I noticed. All the glasses fit a certain way, but the larger glasses seem to fit smaller than all the other sizes on my picture. So I don't know what that was about, maybe a glitch on their website, but keep that in mind. And the only other thing that I would say is definitely make sure that you're measuring and you know what you're getting, because you know, the fact that these were like this, I wasn't anticipating that shape. I'm used to it now, so it's not really a big deal, but if I would have known they were like that, I wouldn't have done that. So pay attention to like the measurements in the little details like that prior to ordering online. But other than that, I think Zinff is a very viable, great company to choose from. One other thing that was a negative was that their shipping is very, very slow. So I'm not quite sure if it's COVID related or what exactly, because I've had other companies ship quicker. But they took, like, it was close to a month, I would say, before my glasses got to me. So that was quite a long time to wait. But if you've got the time to wait, definitely check them out. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our signature scents. Now, I have so many that I could share with you, but I narrowed it down to 5, kind of representing 5 different types of women. A lot of times when people want a signature scent, it's because they want something that, you know, is associated with them. So if you smell that scent, or if you, you know, smell the scent somewhere else, you think of that person, which is really cool actually. But when you're looking at a signature scent, you also want to look at something that transcends seasons and transcends occasions. So something that you could wear in the daytime, but also the evening, and to any occasion. That's kind of what you want to look for. So the first fragrance I want to talk about is Vie Est Belle, and this one is beautiful. I think it's the world's best-selling fragrance. It's been around for a while, but it's just beautiful. It's got pear and black currant in the opening. Then it has iris, jasmine, and orange blossom in the mid. And then the base has praline, tonka bean, vanilla, and patchouli. Now, I think that this one is relatively patchouli heavy, but it's just sweet and feminine. It's beautiful. It smells vivacious and, you know, just kind of juicy. And it's gorgeous. So this one is definitely one that you can wear from day to night. Men tend to enjoy this one because it's quite sweet. It's it's beautiful. So this one to me is just a woman that's got her act together. She's put together and she knows what she wants and she smells like Vie Est Belle. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. So yeah, this one's a great fragrance. Now the next one is kind of along the same lines, but it's a little bit younger smelling, although I wear it and I love it. And it is Sophia by Sofia Vargara. Now this one, to me, this one is classier smelling. This is super patchouli heavy, so if you're not a fan of patchouli, you might want to steer away from that one. So the opening of this one is a blackberry, plum, and currant bud. So it's just kind of a warm fruit. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's kind of one of those deep, you know, it's got a little berry, a little bit plum. I can definitely smell that plum in this one, but I don't like plum a lot of times in fragrances, and I love it in this one. So then it has orchid, rose, and violet in the mids. Again, that just adds a little bit of powder, but you get these beautiful rose and orchid. It just smells a little bit floral, more fruity than floral though, definitely. This one is super, like, it's just juicy and beautiful. It's classy, it's feminine, but it's also really reasonably priced. So this one, like on Fragrance Buy, is gonna cost, I don't know, around 75 to 90 bucks. And this one is 30. So this one is a great price. Longevity is decent on this one. And yeah, it's super pretty. So I can see women wearing this as a signature scent for sure. The next one is Girl of Now Shine. So the Girl of Now fragrances, they've got this kind of base of almond and pistachio, and especially in Girl of Now, you get a real warm nuttiness. This one still has the warm nuttiness, but they've added a fruit component, which I was missing in the Girl of Now. So I like this one actually a bit better. This one in the opening has pineapple, pear, orange, and pistachio. So I don't really notice the pistachio note in the opening, but more kind of in that dry down. The mid has bitter almond, jasmine, ylang ylang, and orange blossom. So you get a little bit of that floral, but it's just really, to me, well blended. And then in the dry down, you get vanilla, iris, and patchouli. Iris seems to be in quite a few of these. I find sometimes iris can be super powdery. In all of these, I don't find it powdery. What I find is that it just creates kind of a softness around the fragrance. So this one is great for any woman that really enjoys gourmand, that's maybe a little warm and inviting. I just think of, I don't know why, but I just think of, well, I think of my one friend who is one of the most warm, inviting people I know, and that her name's Colleen, and I don't think she would want to wear this. But for whatever reason, this fragrance reminds me of her because she's just so, she's always got such a beautiful smile on her face. She's always ready to give you a hug and really just kind of cherishes it. And she's always just so full of love and life. So yeah, for a girl that's like that, I think you would like this one. And I just think the bottle's gorgeous too. Although it kind of reminds me of, like, you know, in a gun, like the barrel, what's the part of the gun that kind of turns and has the bullets? Like, I wish I was more up on my guns, but but anyway, it kind of reminds me of that. Now, the next fragrance that I think would be a great signature fragrance for kind of a dramatic, bold diva is Alien by Mugler. Now, this one is jasmine, amber, and woody notes. And what you get is this, it's this beautiful, ooh, that even tastes good. It's jasmine with a bit of warmth, and it is sexy. It's a little bit indolic. It's warm. It's very dramatic. It's very alluring and sexy, but there's also a little bit of a soapy vibe to it. So I've worn this one during the day. I don't think that this is too sexy to wear during the day, although I can see people going, whoa, whoa, no, that's too much for me. So depending on your personality, this one would maybe be too much, but I think this is gorgeous. It definitely transcends into the evening, and I love it. Now, the last one I'm going to share with you today, there's so many other signature scent worthy fragrances. I'll maybe do another one, but the last one I'm going to share with you is Prada La Femme. Now, this one, to me, whenever I smell this, it instantly reminds me of Miranda Priestly. Like Miranda Priestly all the way. And this bottle just says, boozy, rich boss lady. Boozy, rich boss lady. Boozy, rich boss lady. That's what this one is. It's amazing. So like a woman, a woman that's wearing this wears glasses like this, and she goes, that's all. This is so beautiful. So in like look at the packaging. To me, this speaks of who this woman is. Like, this is kind of like cross-grain leather feel, and then the gold on it with the Prada, and it, like, the bottle alone says boozy rich boss lady. But the fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. So this one comes across super white floral in the beginning, but then as you dry down, you get all these warm kind of something sweet, delicious coming through. It opens with magnolia, carrot seeds, and bergamot. In the heart of the fragrance, you get frangipani, ylang ylang, tuberose, iris, and spices. So still a lot of white floral. And then the base is beeswax, vanilla, and vetiver. So what I find with this one is, although it's super floral, as it dries down, you get this bit of waxiness, probably from the magnolia as well. There's a waxy quality to this the whole way through with the beeswax, but as it dries down, that spice, the vetiver, all of that starts to come to the forefront, and it's just, to me, spectacular. It smells like money, man. It smells like money. And this fragrance also smells really clean. So when I smell this, I smell clean, clean, rich boss lady. Like full on Miranda Priestley. So if you are an executive and you want to smell rich, if you want to smell like, I don't know, you got your game on, man. To me, that's what this smells like. So this is definitely one for your classy, she likes to smell clean, maybe even a little bit, just a little bit like a high-end shampoo. A little bit like that, although I think this one's way more rich than a shampoo smell. So this one is gorgeous. Please feel free to get your nose on some of these and tell me what you think. These aren't for everybody, but just thinking about different types of women, I wanted to include something sweet, something gourmand, something dramatic, something a little bit more clean and sophisticated. That, you know, there's always perfumes like Coco Mademoiselle, Mon Guerlain, ones that I talk about all the time. So those are all awesome options for signature scents. I think the other thing that's really important about signature scents is you want something that you love enough that it brings you joy, and when you smell it, like I smell this one and I go like that every time. I just love it. So if it does that to you, if it's something you enjoy smelling on yourself, if it gives you confidence, if it's something that you want to be remembered by, then choose it. Now, if you're wanting signature glasses, go check out Zinff, because I am absolutely in love with these. These aren't my new signature glasses, but anyway, that's it for today. What is your signature scent? Do you have a signature scent, or are you more like me and you just love wearing every fragrance? Like, I wish I could wear about 10 at a time. Actually, sometimes I find I am wearing like I'll have one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, because I just can't stop spraying myself. So are you like me that kind of doesn't even know what she likes other than everything? Or are you specific and you've got your one fragrance picked out? There is no right or wrong. Sometimes it's nice, like even though I love a lot of fragrances, there's a few that I'm gravitating towards a lot more in the recent weeks. So who knows, maybe I'll have a signature scent soon enough. But anyway, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.